So here I have a wonderful, book summary of Dream Count, a novel by, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, detailed summary and life lessons, right? So I will start from the introduction, right? So a Dream Count by, Chimamanda Ngozi, Adichie is a thought-provoking novel that, waves together life, the lives here of 4 African women, exploring their, struggles here, dream and the, unbreakable bond of, female friendship set against, in the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic. The story here navigate themes of identity, love, societal expectation and resilience, right? Through compelling here narrative, Adichie delivers a powerful commentary, on the African here, modern African women's experience both at home and in the diaspora, right? So here the novel follow the intertwined lives of 4 central characters, right? So Chiamaka, that because Chia, right? Okay, a 44-year-old Nigerian traveler, writers based on Maryland, USA, right? Struggles with isolation here during the lockdown, prompting her to reflect on past relationships and personal aspirations, right? So her characters explores here themes of loneliness, self-discovery and the need for genuine human connection, right? So here the next character is Jai Cora, right? A successful lawyer in Washington DC, known for her strong work ethic and independence, right? So betrayed in a personal relationship, here, she confronts the challenges of balancing career ambitions and emotional fulfillment, right? Her journey, highlights the pressures faced on professional women and the societal expectation of marriage and motherhood, right? And the next character is Omelogo, right? 48 years Nigerian banker, who has left her stable career to pursue a post-graduation degree, right? Faced immense pressure from her family and society to settle down and start a family, right? So her story serves as a critic of the rigid roles imposed of women, questioning the idea of fulfillment must come through the traditional path. Kadioto, okay, this is another character, right? So here a genuine immigrants working as a housekeeping in the United States, right? So suffer exploitation and abuse but fights of justice despite her systematic challenges, right? So her narrative sheds light on immigrant struggles, sexual violation and fight for dignity in the foreign land, right? Throughout the novel here, these women's lives interact here through deep conversation, letters and virtual meeting forming an emotional systems that sustain them in times of crisis, right? So major theme and moral lessons here: a power of female friendship, the power of female friendship, right? The novel emphasizes that here true friendship between women can provide strength, healing and emotional resilience, right? So the support that Chia Jokora here, that we call the here Omilogor and Kadioto offers another demonstration, that sisterhood can be lifeline in times of need, right? Challenging societal expectation here. Another point, Adichie here critiques, patriarchal norms that dictate how women should live their life. Whether it's Omilogor, here resting marriage pressures, right? Here Jikora balancing her career and emotions on Kadioto fighting against injustice, right? Each character here embodies the struggle against societal here contracts. The novel here encourages readers to redefine here their own success rather than conforming the outdated standards, right? So here identity and the immigrant experiences, right? So the novel here highlights the struggles of African immigrants in the West, particularly the cultural dislocation they feel there. Chia and here Kadioto's experience show the difficulty of maintaining one's identity while adapting the new environment. The book urges readers to embrace their hesitations while navigating different cultures, right? So the next point is resilience in the factor of adversity. Each woman, okay, in the story here demonstrates incredible resilience, despite facing betrayal, loneliness and discrimination. Their stories here inspire readers to confront life's hardship with courage and determination, right? So next point is the importance of self-reflection. The pandemic here forces the characters to pause and reassess, right, their lives here. This aspect of the novel encourages your readers to take moments of introspective here, evaluate their choices and make necessary change necessary change to achieve true happiness, right? So life lesson and application here, value here genuine relationships, in a world dominated by social media and superficial interactions. Dream count here remind us, to nurture deep meaningful connection with people, who uplift and support us, right? So here, redefined success here, the novel encourages individual to pursue here personal fulfillment, rather than here adhering the societal definition of success, right? So stand up here against injustice here, Kedioto's fight for justice teaches that no matter how powerless one may feel, standing up for what is right is always worth it. Embrace challenge here, whether it's Ome Logos decisions to return the school and Chia's search for true companionship. The book highlights here that it's never too late to reinvest oneself. So here, balance the key, right? So Giaco's struggles show that the while ambitious is important, personal happiness and emotional well-being should not be neglected, right? So the conclusion of the point here, dream count is more than just a novel. So here, dream count more than just a novel. It's a powerful exploration of the complexities of modern womanhood. Here are Adichie masterfully captures the nuances of African here identity, female friendships, and the ongoing struggles of self-definition through deeply relatable characters and compelling here storytelling. The novel inspires readers to reflect on their own lives and strive for authenticity, resilience, and emotional fulfillment. So it's a must read for those who appreciate literature that challenges societal here norms, celebrates strong women, and offers profound life lesson, right? So here, the next point is life challenging lessons from the dream count. So what it could be. So beyond its compelling narratives, dream count here offers transformative lessons that can inspire readers to reshape their life challenges, societal norms, and find true fulfillment, right? So here, these insights are not just here literary themes, but principles that here, if applied here, can bring about real change in one's personal, right, and professional journey, right? So embrace the power of self-reflection here. The novel highlights how moments of solitude like pandemic induced isolation can be a turning point for self-awareness. So people often chase here external validation, success, relationship here, societal approval without truly knowing what they want actually. So lesson here, take time for deep introspective. Ask yourself, am I living the life truly desire, or am I conforming to what others expect of me, right? So redefine here success on your own terms, right? So here, Jacob a story challenge, traditional belief that professional achievements here alone define a person's worth, right? So many people, sacrifice happiness, relationships and personal passions, for career ambitions only to feel empty later, right? So lessons here, success is personal, define it based on what brings you inner peace and not just societal recognition, right? So the importance of meaningful relationships here, Chia's struggles reflect how modern life, technology, and ambitions often isolate us from deep authentic connections, right? So true companionship here, whether in friendships or in love, right, is about emotional honesty and vulnerability, right? Lessons here, priority genuine, so prioritize genuine relationships, invest times in people who uplift, support, and truly understand you. Stand up for your worth, especially as a woman, So Kedioto's fight against exploitation mirrors the struggles of many women who are undervalued in both personal and professional spaces, right? So societal often silence women who stand up for their rights, making them feel undeserving for better treatment, right? So lessons, know your worth, right, and never tolerate disrespect here, whether in relationships, careers, and social media setting here, demands the respect and fairness you deserve. Next point is adaptability, is the key to growth. right? Adaptability is the key to growth, right? Okay, so here Ome logos, transition from banking to here academia, show that change is not just necessary but liberating. Many people fear here stepping out of their comfort zone, due to uncertainty or societal pressure, right? So listen here, what are the lessons here? Embrace change. If something in your life is not fulfilling, but brave enough to pivot and seek new path. The strength of people solidarity, the bond between the four women in the novel proves that true friendships can be source of strength in difficult times, rather than competing of tearing each other down. Here women should uplift here, support and empower another, empower another one, right? Okay, so lesson here: build strong support communities. Surround yourselves with people who genuinely celebrate your success and stand by you in hardships, right? Okay, so healing from past to move forward, right? Each character carries here emotional wound. Okay, a failed relationship here, societal expectation, past betrayals that influenced their present choice. So many people let their past dictate their future, remaining here stuck in cycles of regret or resentment. So lesson here: acknowledge your past, heal from it and move forward without carrying unnecessary emotional baggage, right? Unnecessary emotional baggage. Finding purpose beyond societal's expectation. Here women especially are often pressured into marriage, motherhood and traditional career path as markets of success, right? So Ome Logar's decisions to pursue education, right, instead of marriage, right? What they actually pursue here, Ome Logar's right decision to pursue here education instead of marriage reflects the importance of living a self-defined life, right? So lesson here: your life suppose should be dictated by passion and fulfillment, not by societal norms, right? So next point is fighting against systematic injustice. So Kadi Otto's struggles represents the harsh realities of racism, sexism and economic disparity, right? So many people accept here injustice as just the way things are, rather than challenging the system that oppresses them, right? So lessons here: whether in workplace here, communities and relationships, speak out against unfairness. Change starts when individuals take a stand. So life is totally unpredictable, is totally uncertain, as we know here. Embrace every moment here. The novel set against the uncertainty of the COVID-19 pandemic reminds us how life can change in an instant. We often postpone happiness, waiting for a real time and chase dream or express love. So lesson here: life fully in the present. Chase your dream, tell people so you love them, and make every moment count. So the final thought is: dream count is more than a novel. It's a mirror that forces readers to examine their own life, choices and relationships here. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie masterfully waves here themes of resilience, self-discovery and empowerment, making this book a genuine for only one seeking transformation, right? So if you take one lesson from this book, let it be this: you have the power to redefine your life, break from the societal expectation, embrace change and build a life that truly fulfill you, right? So this is all about the book of a Dream Count, a novel by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, right? So yeah, I hope you liked it. So yeah.